hook and a hit.
It's nice patience by Shackelford, playing off 2 feet, goes to the baseline off a jump stop and makes the right read right there.
Javier Francis with the dish and a 3 on the other end by Tristan. Pass out to Anaruna. Shot clock down to 5. Anaruna tries a 3. Rebound tapped around and a look ahead for Deloney.
Trying to get a double tap.
A lob, and there's a finish. Spectacular. And active hands. Mbang, the steal. But then the Warriors turn it right back over. Chaney Johnson. Floater in the lane is good. And the Cavaliers retain possession. 18 on the shot clock. Johnson works in isolation. Posts up, sends it, scores it, and is fouled.
In Vegas, but look, these coaches and scouts are not trying to hear that, right? This is what makes you a professional basketball player, is being able to go through the rigors of a season and still play at a high level. This is what they got to work on, that mental toughness.
Alatishe, nice drop off for Omir. A dump down, turning, twisting. Alatishe can't finish. A topside 3 by Brown is nothing but the bottom.
Mobley plays with. I mean, he could have went up and forced a shot himself, but he sees a wide open shooter at the top of the key, and ever since he came in the game, it seems like the tempo has changed a little bit. Darius Garland did a great job in the dribble drive offense, and they were able to create a lot of shot opportunities for their teammates through the course of the season.
Alex Tui back in the game for the Warriors. 8 to shoot. Brown down the lane, trying to create space, hooks it up and in. Anaruna with the pull-up, knocks it down.
Just love the activity of Javier Francis. And the block shot.
Okay. Tomlin coming. Pass stolen. Tomlin. Higgins is back. Misses. Robinson is there. Did not give up on the play. Physical defense by Johnson. Got the knock away. Hooks and hits.
Game, but they're trying to leave everything on the floor to leave a lasting impression to try to make a roster spot.
Tomlin down the lane, attacks, banks, and hits. Naquan Tomlin averaging with a foul to give. Cavaliers already over the limit here at the end of the second quarter. Strong drive. Johnson.
At the last minute for an easy dump off and a nice little 2.
Francis with 8. Tomlin misses from 3. Offensive rebound and Anaruna
for his career, and do a lot of good justice for him moving forward.
Cedric a couple of free throws. And Johnson ends up with a rebound for the Cavaliers and trail by 9. Cavaliers shooting just 27% from the floor. Anaruna.
Can't say enough about Draymond Green, his ability to communicate the way he does defensively. We know about Jimmy Butler, his leadership defensively is amazing. Has a nice little easy.
This time Manning was open and he realized it.
Well, he wasn't going to pass that one up.
No. Warriors up a dozen. Of course, Golden State, once that trade was executed, Johnson with the Tomlin misses the 3. He has really struggled tonight. Robinson, 4-3, that won't go. And then the follow finally.
Situations when you're drawing up plays, you want your young players to execute, and they did just down that last play.
Robinson, his leaner drops in. Jack misses, but cleaned up by Francis. Robinson, good from 3. Knock away by Tomlin. Ball loose. Tomlin picks up the loose package. 2-on-1, goes to the rack with 2 hands. See, made a couple free throws, 9 dunks. And a steal by Brown. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Tomlin running the floor, splits the double team, lays it up and lays it in.
There you go.
Shackelford for 3. Rebound Omir. Omir averaging 8 rebounds a game.
By Cleveland's defense, now they're making it tough on every catch. getting their hands in the passing lane right there, and they're just getting out, running out for easy transition buckets right now.
Aruna with a steal. Brown trying to get free from Shackelford. Skip pass. Tomlin's three. Dances and drops in. 8 of 8 from the free throw line, so he has gotten downhill. But the Cavaliers have worked within 9. Corner three. Down the well it goes for Jackson Robinson. The bench tonight. 0 for 3. But the issue has been settled. The Warriors will go 3-2 here in Vegas. Jones. The Warriors let him go.
Clean up. Good look by Carter, and Renault was one of the best rebounders overall in college basketball last year. Double-double machine for Kyle Smith at Stanford.
3 ball is pure. Tyreek is all the way down to 6 for Clifford. Working on Proctor. Neat Clifford. That's a crafty move, but shot rims out. Norchad Omier at the 5. He can give you this all the way to the hole. Good move from Norchad Omier.
5 days. This is like how many teams are coming in from the youth level into Vegas, the college level. Everybody wants to be here in Las Vegas, but the analytics breakdown and the trickle-down effect of analytics has truly disrupted almost every level of how you want to play.
Tomlin gets his first 2 of the game.
Neat Clifford can come in and help a team win. And he's experienced. He understands exactly who he is, what he needs to do.
Tomlin ducks under for 2 more. Could go from outside the play-in to in the playoff picture as Brown missed it. Omier with the offensive rebound. Naquan Tomlin loads up the 3 and sticks it. Good start as Tomlin. Here's Tristan Aruna, the Flying Dutchman. Off the mark, Tomlin. Naquan Tomlin.
Guys don't miss as much. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Oh, okay, never mind. But no, like honestly, it's like you leave a guy wide open, he's gonna make it. Everybody is like in super good shape. Like you need to be able to adjust to that level. 24-second shot clock, 3 seconds in the paint, all that. So yeah, rules are different.
Player, they got a good one at Sacramento.
And culture matters. Look at what we saw from Oklahoma City this year, and you know, we see the interview, and all of a sudden everybody from the team comes and everyone's around. Like, what you're trying to, what is the identity that Sacramento's looking to find in their culture? Maxime Renault fits that.
Even now, he's screaming over there on the bench as Proctor handles the ball, gets it to Tomlin. He's fouled and scores. I can read a media guide. I can.
Yeah, I got family in Australia.
You do?
Yeah.
Must be nice.
I've never been.
3 ball is good. First points.
There are some teams with age, and age will age you out. And the Kings have some good young players that if they play the long game and they continue to develop will be very good.
Goodness.
The league doesn't have that many superstars. It really doesn't. We talk about them all the time, so it makes you feel like there is. But there really isn't. There's the teams that win have guys that understand what their roles are, and they perform to that role on a consistent basis and apply as much pressure offensively as they are at the defensive end of the floor, forcing the Cavs to initiate their offense further out later in the shot clock. Haven't seen a lot of straight line drives by the Cavs today.
On the late shot clock, too, but Proctor with the bailout 3.
My son jumps up and down so much cheering for him that he literally wore a hole in the carpet, the padding underneath the carpet, in my family room.
I'm sure Steve Ballmer will cover that for you. Seems like something he would appreciate. Proctor and 1. Tyrese Proctor.
An important note, too, is, and you mentioned it off the top, when we have the 8 teams that are undefeated here, as Norchad Omier showed his upper bodies.
For just gliding in.
Well, and how they use Renault, early in the game on the first possession, we saw him set that on-ball screen, and it led to a lob. Defense stayed at home. That created a seam, and Clifford exploited it.
Oh, Proctor with a nifty finish.
Sacramento? He's not going to be the guy that you're asking to score a bunch of points. So can you facilitate? Can you make life easier for those vets and those stars that you need?
A nice play he just made there with the back tap, but Proctor ended up with it and scored it.
He's a freshman. Write it down.
I'm going to write it down.
He is a connector. He has thrived with the U.S. Youth National Team, won multiple gold medals. And, yeah, there's guys that are higher ranked, the Boozer guys, and that's fine. But I'm telling you right now, he is going to come out and he is going to set the world on fire with his connectivity and understanding. Little things like that, if you're evaluating, you're like, oh, look, he didn't assume that was going to be a made layup. He tried to deflect it, and Tomlin just decided, again, the Kings have not decided to box him out yet. 9
stories about you and Sean Farnham at UCLA, and then when you were the best man at his wedding. So go ahead, you guys just take
hold on.
As to how their roles could change.
Yeah, so I always tell them, if a coach is putting you into a game, what is your elite skill that he could 100% count on that's going to contribute to winning basketball, right? Because I think oftentimes young players come in, whether they're drafted high or drafted where, say, Meek is, or in the second round like Elijah Martin, one of our other clients. It's all about not only from a playing standpoint next season, but financially. Because every job that we put our clients in, whether it be NBA, well, now even with NIL with colleges, to being professionals, whether it's the NBA, G League, or international.
Nice late clock execution. Popping out, got the feet set, knew he had to let it go, and was shot ready on the catch.
Daquan Plowden, in his NBA debut for the Hawks back in January, scored 19 points. Only missed one shot.
That's a first impression.
Denver Jones had to pick up the dribble, gets it to his Auburn teammate Chaney Johnson, and he scores.
You see that Broom was the one that challenged Cooper Flagg all season long for the College Player of the Year, and that just shows the difference, by the way, when you can compete against Cooper Flagg for the National Player of the Year award, but yet you get drafted completely different areas.
Right. Tomlin for 2.
Open this year. The Cavs are one of a handful of teams that bring back essentially all their key parts. How important do you think that is to the success of what this organization will